Hi Aries, welcome back for your twin flame masculine update. Lighting's not very good in here. Let's see if we can brighten it up. A bit better. Okay, those of you who are new, a very warm welcome. If you are wanting to make a booking, the link is directly below. Also, I am launching a new channel that is coming up 2019, directly connected to the twin flame path. So if you are wanting these videos on a regular basis, they will be available on the new channel. And again, the name of it is below, but I'll be giving more information on here in relation to the launch, and I'll upload videos to give everyone a heads up. Now, for the tribe, thank you for following me. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't seen the previous video, feel free to go and have a look at it. I'll try and remember to link the actual thing onto copy so that after the video, if you need to, you can backtrack and see if it directly relates to you. Okay, Divine Masculines, Aries. In the past, the frequency of which is coming through for you. Reflecting back on a judgment, you know, what judgment you made, how it directly impacted you, how it directly impacted other people. Again, this can be in relation to a Libra for some of you. Really reflecting on the opinions of counterpart, I would say, for some of you, but something to do with justice and knowing that something wasn't balanced in a fair manner on your side or their side. Currently, the position you're taking is fiercely independent. And again, I am feeling that you have battle wounds on your heart. But you're very aware that your twin has battle scars on their heart as well. I've forgotten the name of the song. I'm trying to remember to put it underneath. It's Battle Wounds, I think it's called. There's a message in the song for you, I believe. So if I do remember, I'll put it down here. Little Wayne. Now, you know, in relation to love and who you were, you made a judgment on who you felt you were. You're looking back on that. You're reflecting upon that and your heart chakra, what your heart's desires were and how far it's come, if any. Currently, you're really very independent, okay? But you got, how do I put it? You're wondering whether you can give that independence up. So you're wavering. Now, the independence is always within us. But at the moment, you being grounded is what's helping you move forward. But you're scared you're going to lose that somehow. This doesn't have to be connected to your twin. It can be a mindset, I'm feeling. Some of you are dealing with the passing of a parent or a loved one, and it affected you after that point, which has been something that's been coming through quite a bit lately. Again, can be a judge energy, justice, as in Libra energy, for some of you, not all of you. But again, after the retrograde, in general, connected to twin, I feel you really heavily meditating upon what path to go in relation to this. Your mindset may be it died at a very separate level and you're making a judgment on hearing some news and then having to make a decision. Others of you also are putting the walls up due to that, but it's the end of that cycle. It's the death of the ego. Moving forward, you actually know that this is all in your head. You can completely free yourself from this. It's having this light bulb moment. Oh, okay, what have I been doing? Because it's physically you that is stuck on this person who is, to my belief, your twin. You also keep them and you trapped almost by the Great Wall of China. But this is what you're wanting. How you're viewing your twin, Divine Masculine. They want an end to this. In the past, they had put an end to it, and it's coming back again. And again, in the current position, you're looking at them that they're wanting justice. Now, again, this can be direct connected to the Venus retrograde. also connected to Libran energy for some of you who that's relevant for. I'm saying all the signs there. I tend to not directly go by the cards. Being psychic, I intuitively sense which heavier energies are coming through. There's definitely water, fire. There's every sign here. But heavy for some of you, there is the aspect of the Venus retrograde moving into the Venus direct. It's this time frame that this frequency is coming up where they're currently looking at you in this position. And on their side, it's the same thing. They're heavily focused on the fairness and the balance and the judgment. That's quite spooky, that card started moving. Now, moving forward, how they see the twin. They're worried that someone's going to come and take you. They know time's running out. They know the balance has to come through in the yin and yang, in the divine connection. They're knowing that that has to change. They can physically feel the frequency. Again, it does depend on what wave you are. Because what's going to happen is your frequency will pick up, and that's when they will get a little bit panicked because they're feeling that frequency. While your frequency's down, it's almost sending the vibration that you'll be here forever. For you personally, cross watchers, who your twin is an Aries, you wanted this cycle to end, and you feel you've gone through the ringer over and over and over again. It's put you in a mental prison. It's burnt you to the ground like ashes. You're fully fatigued. You're looking at this going, I'm stepping off the crazy wagon. Okay? I want balance. I need it to be fair. This is fairness in relation to, is this relationship ever going to get to a higher level? It doesn't have to be marriage. Not all of us believe in that. You know, all depends on your mindset and what your needs and desires and hopes and dreams are. But you feel it's stayed the same. Your fear is it's staying the same. But in the 3D at the moment, that's the way you're seeing it. Okay, how their friendships and external situations, what is going on with influential energies? Unbelievable. I know a lot of Aries frequencies, and tuning into it for 2 years, it's like, are you serious, guys? Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the money. If I could talk to you, I would say, listen, money does not define who you are. We need money to survive, but it's a bit like the Egyptians. We can build a pyramid. What about doomsday preppers? We'll give that as an example. I don't know why I'm finding this funny. It's probably because I used to be a doomsday prepper in some kind of ironic form. Living on a farm, and water would come once a month, once every 3 months. So we were always in preparation for some disastrous event. So you become a doomsday prepper mentally, and this is really the frequency that's coming through. You could literally build a bunker because the tsunami's going to come, right? And you're up on your porch and you're having a cappuccino or a bevy, and it comes in behind you and takes the house away, and it's over. Yet the bunker was on the other side of the paddock. You know, we can be as prepared as we believe, and this is what these finances directly equate to. Your self-esteem is very separate to what this abundance is. You are the abundance. You're the asset. And your twin is looking at you saying, you're the one, babe. And you're not seeing it because you're too focused on finances. Now, this is because of your conditioning. It doesn't mean to say that these aren't necessities, okay, in life. That, I mean, we could get to a point where we're trading spice, or it could be general services like readings and water and things to that degree. It doesn't have to be, you know, transactions and value, so to speak, is in many things. It's not just in the given 3D that we believe it is, but at the moment you're looking at it very 3D. You're holding on to it because it's what you know. It's an old paradigm. The potential of what's going to happen with the influences that are affecting, which is finances, is you're going to get tired by this. It's going to fatigue you, which is the death of the ego, of the connection of what's blocking you. It's going to show you that it won't matter. And anything you lose, you're not going to lose it. That's the reality. It's almost like, and again, what is being shown to me is a sword. Don't take my things. They don't want to take your things. They do want to take something. And that's your heart. Oh, okay, I'll take both. You need to put an end to an old way and communicate in a new way. Deal with something perhaps in a traditional way or non-traditional. It's something's ending. For some of you, the way in which you look at your job, your self-esteem, your money and your finances is directly changing, Aries. Because it's been a tool to cope with not letting people in. The communication is coming in on your side or their side regardless. There's no avoiding it. And universe is communicating with you in this manner. This has been the problem. It's coming to an end, whether you like it or not. You're getting the downloads, you're getting the ahas, you're juggling things in the air, you're trying to get everything done, you're in a panic. Cutting to the chase. Finances, you feel you made baby steps. You may be concerned, you know, in your mind that you feel you should have been somewhere by this age. In love, you've put a delay on journeys due to this financial aspect, and moving forward, it's because you don't want any surprises. So again, it's this egoic transfer into your external world. And you're not communicating your fair-based frequencies about what's going on with your cash component, because there's losses connected to finances, concerns connected to finances, or you're losing the love for the job. That's why counterpart energy has been put on hold. And this is something that's been coming through a lot. Okay, you don't want any surprises because you want to show your twin you're consistent. But you need to communicate that, because at the moment they're taking it the wrong way. Now, what your thought bases are, you're ambitious. We grasp that. Your feelings about the past. Wow. You worry too much about what people previously said about you. You're going back over old energies. And again, I am feeling childhood-related dynamic and their opinions of what you should have been. You're really purging this. What you are seeing is you will have everything you want. You can have it all. What you wish to see is a recuperation. Maybe recuperation for efforts. Maybe to prove to yourself that you can be the best masculine you can be for any person, including yourself, because it always ends up being about self. Your intentions are to bring balance, so you're fiercely chasing your tail to get this balance. What your actions are going to be is you believe this is destiny. You still believe in this connection and you believe it's destiny. But you also believe that you need to finish this karmic cycle and achieve something prior to, you know, giving this surprise of this happiness, assuring your twin that you are on the journey with them, because there's a delay in that. The outcome possibly right now as it stands is they're longing here. You're longing for each other. You're trying to be patient. They're trying to be patient, okay? Both sides are trying to be patient, but there is a longing and a calling between the both of you. I feel you guys can feel you're running out of time. You still have hope. And in relation to contact, your pure intentions are to have this happy ending. And this has been coming through in different shapes and forms of the bigger picture. And many of you are probably feeling, hey, I've heard this before, but I haven't seen it. That's the problem. You've heard it before, you haven't seen it. So any retreat they're having is in the background. Whatever they felt was their block, which never had anything to do with you in the first place, is directly being dealt with. Okay, how others are influencing you, feminine. You're being private. You're not sharing with other people. They actually feel that frequency too. They feel that you're more cautious about who you let in. You're cautious about your finances. But I'm hearing you holding your cards very close to your chest. In a movement sense, they know you're going to be great. They know you don't need them for money, and they're in competition with you in some shape or form. Mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. They look up to you. The tables have turned. It's like, and it's their feelings about what a man is. So they're owning that. They're wanting to be that person to themselves to make this shit happen. Sorry to say it, but that's the way they look at it. You won't see this joy coming. And I feel the finances, you already have that sorted, but it's like they want to share that dream with you. Look what I've achieved. There is going to be, you know, greatness coming forward for you, feminine. But again, you might need to move. You may move with them. It's going to make you happy. It'll bring you out of sadness. So whatever this is, it's big movement. Now, as for the Ten of Cups, in relation to contact, about what they want in the future. I'm hearing you say, I've heard this before. What I'm being shown is what they're going to tell you is nothing you've heard before. They're already ready for that conversation. They already know what you're going to say. They've heard that before too. What they're going to share with you are things you have never heard before. Love and light.